For a while now, I have a love-hate relationship with Dead by Daylight, and I can honestly say with confidence that the game has fallen to the point where it's become unbearable. Now, to all of you who don't know what Dead by Daylight is, basically it's a survivor slash killer game where the objective for the survivors is to repair 5 gens and skedaddle your way out of there through the exit hatch or through the exit gate or the hatch. But you'll be chased down by the killer, and his objective is to hook you all 3 times to the entity. Now, there is no win, there is no lose. This is just how you play the game. It's basically showing you how to do skills, strategy, and teamwork. However, now we live in a time where apparently the only strategies that killers need is tunneling, slugging, camping, and God knows what else. It's honestly gotten to the point where the game has become so unplayable for survivors that they have to hack. But also, both sides do some hacking, and it just ruins the experience for everyone. I'm not going to sugarcoat it when I say that this game had destroyed my love for it. But even to this day, I loathe the idea of having to go through all of that for nothing. It's sickening. To the point that Dead by Daylight would pull a stunt like this. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that killers get buffs, nerfs, and tweaks that they don't even need. Some do, some don't. Perks for survivors have been reworked to death. Killers' perks have gotten out of control. And now they are literally just whitewashing some... They're giving some killers an echo just to make them look different, make them see different. Perfect example, Springtrap. Springtrap literally has the Huntress's hatch. You could just literally recall it and just pull it back. That's it. There's nothing fabulous about it. Only thing is that when you hit a survivor with it, and you can grab them and give them to an instant pull by yelling at their face. I mean, what else do you expect? It's honestly gotten to the point where Dead by Daylight is becoming questionable at best. It feels like it's still in the beta and they're still waiting for the full game. I'm with them there. I'm still questioning if the game is fully out or not. But alas, all they can do is just pray that the devs would somehow finally stop saying to themselves that they've done a pretty good job, and have decided to wake up from their cheap illusions, because it's all smoke and mirrors. At least from their perspective. They like to believe in a cheap delusion, so no sense stopping them about it. But yeah, Dead by Daylight, it became trash. Is it worth buying? It was in the past. It was a fun game. It's not killer-sided nor survivor-sided. It's how people play the game is what affects the game mostly. They just make the game unfun for everybody. Both sides are to blame. It's nobody's fault but both sides. And the devs, I don't know what they're doing, but they really need to fix it. I can't. They try, but people find ways to loop around it. It's pathetic. But still, Dead by Daylight is indeed one of my favorite games, but I realized it had made me become toxic, so I have decided to just quit the game. I was doing a series for it to think of it as like a farewell for Dead by Daylight, but at the same time, I played some of the old perks. They were garbage. I am not gonna lie. They are being overshadowed by newer perks there is just no point. There is just no point. So I'm not going to keep you up any longer. So if you have to ask the question, is Dead by Daylight worth buying? No. There are other options out there that are better, that are for solo players and also multiplayer. But Dead by Daylight, it was a fun game, but now it became a relic of what it once was. So, there you have it. Thank you all so much for listening to this conversation that I want to have with you all. I hope this gives you a little insight about if you're thinking about playing Dead by Daylight, be prepared for what you're dealing with. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. I played this game when Kate was out, and I can say with confidence, somewhere along the lines, the game had fallen. That's pretty much it. Stay shining, my dazzling darlings, and thank you so much for watching. Stay shining, and good luck. Ugh.